vision guides your destiny. One of my favorite stories is about Yogi Berra. He's coming to spring training and he knows he is late. He's driving with his wife, and so he decides to take a shortcut. It's late at night, and all of a sudden the road becomes more dirt than road, and the car starts shaking, and his wife all of a sudden says to Yogi, "Yogi, I think we're lost." And Yogi Berra says, "Yeah, but we're making great time." So sometimes you're going to get where you want, but it might not be the right place. And the right place will be found when you have a great vision in your life, when you have a great vision for your life, when you're aware of your vision. And that's one of the key ingredients to be on the right path in your life and not get lost. Another story I want to tell you is about Gary Player. Gary Player is one of the greatest golfers of all time. When he was a young lad in South Africa, he would stare at the mirror for hours and say, "You're going to be a great golfer. You're going to be one of the greatest golfers. You're going to be the best golfer in the world." Over and over and over again. That was his vision. And he became one of the greatest golfers of all time. He had a vision that put him on a path, that made him work hard, and he achieved his vision. Vision is so essential. Another story, a little sadder but true, that I want to share with you is about Christopher Reeve, who is the famous actor, played Superman. He got in an accident on a horse, severed his spinal cord, C1, C2, basically was a quadriplegic. And when he was 43, at his birthday, he said, "I'm going to walk when I'm 50. He announced that. That was his vision. What happened was he went all over the country, the world, trying to acquire enough funds for research, to help him walk again, for people who have severed their spinal cord so they can walk again. That vision of his motivated him so intensely. Unfortunately, he never walked on his 50th birthday, and he passed a few years ago. But it showed me how important vision was to his life, how important vision is to our lives. And so I ask you, do you have a vision? How strong is your vision? Is it the right vision? Here's a couple things I'd like you to do. First is, ask yourself, whom do you admire and why? What are some great contributions to the world and why? And ultimately, where do you see yourself? And ask yourself, why? Why do you see yourself at that right place? You need a vision to guide your destiny, to put you on the right path. And you need to ask yourself some serious questions, some awareness questions to find that vision. The other thing I would highly recommend is align your career to your vision. That's one of the key ingredients to having a happy life. And here's the other thing I would suggest. Write down 5 values in your life. Like, what do you value? Do you value money? Do you value respect? Do you value faith? Do you value charity? What do you value? And then also write down a purpose statement. Like, what is your purpose on the planet? Or we might call that a meaningful statement. Whatever it is. A lot of people have never written a purpose statement. And then here's the kicker. Once you've decided on maybe 2 or 3 careers, write a persuasive paragraph, basically to me, incorporating your values, your purpose statement, and basically trying to persuade me that that is the right career. And when you're writing it, one of those are just going to feel so easy, one of those paragraphs, because that paragraph for that career totally aligns with your vision. And once it aligns with your vision, then you are going to be on the right path. And let me finish by saying 150 years ago, Henry David Thoreau one of the greatest self-help thinkers, said, most people figure out where they're going to go if they know where to aim. So I recommend the first thing that you need to do is figure out your vision, because that is your aiming point. And once you figure out your vision, it's going to put you on the correct path.